Here are the postures that have helped me and my clients find immediate relief from back and neck pain. Now, these postures won't address the cause of your pain, but when you feel your pain creeping up, these postures can help you find some relief. The first posture is going to be lying on your back with your feet up a wall. So I want you to position your butt so it's about 2 feet from the wall, and then just put your legs up onto the wall. The reason why we have our butt farther away is because if I'm too close, it can put stress on my back. Now, this is a very stable position for my back and my neck. I have freedom to move my legs, so I can open my legs, I can feel a stretch in my groin, I can bend my knees if I want, I could bend one leg and get one leg out to the side. This is just a very safe way to stretch my hips while keeping my back safe and stable. You can move your butt closer, and this will be a more intense stretch for you. You can also put both of your legs to the side and feel a little bit of a side or QL stretch, and feel free to play around. Now, in this position, to also help our necks, we can take our arms overhead to stretch our shoulders, our chest, and our lats. You can even put your hands behind your head, and then just breathe super deeply. This first posture is a very safe posture for you. So once you feel like, oh, my back is bothering me, my neck is bothering me, taking this posture can really help you to find some relief. The second posture is going to be lying on your side. So I want you to start by just rolling, just getting a little bit of a massage from the ground. The ground is hard, and it helps with blood flow, and it can help with circulation to your back, even to your neck. So just laying on the ground and rolling side to side is where I would start. Then stick with one side. Take your arm and bring it up to support your neck. Now, if this is too much on your neck, you can come all the way down and lay on your arm. But by getting this arm overhead, I'm going to be stretching my chest, my lat, everything on the side. You can even slightly lean forward to intensify the stretch. This is a great position. Again, these postures are things that you can do while working, while reading, while watching TV. So it's not something that you have to contribute extra time to. And this is the position. If it feels good for you, this side lying, try both sides. But if it feels good, you could even raise up onto the elbow. Make sure you don't crunch up your neck. You lengthen to feel a stretch in your whole side. That's posture number 2. The next position is going to be laying on our stomachs. So most people have flexion intolerance, meaning rounding forward hurts. So a little bit of extension usually feels good for most people. Think about, in this position, pushing your hips into the ground. So I'm squeezing my butt or pushing my hips into the ground. You can rest your chin on your hands or turn your head to the side. But if this is still a little intense for you, you can take something soft like a blanket or a pillow and place it under your hips to further reduce the amount of extension. Just being here for about a minute should help people with flexion intolerance. Now, if you have extension intolerance, meaning leaning back hurts, then this would not be a good position for you. You can also include an upper body stretch by bringing your arms overhead. So this is the prayer position. Again, just like we were doing side lying, you can come with your hands together in this prayer position. The next 2 postures are focused specifically on the hips. So we're going to start with a pigeon stretch. So I just bring one leg across my body, and then I'm going to kind of sink down. So push my back leg back and sink down into my hips. I want you to take your hand or elbow and externally rotate this leg. So I'm trying to rotate this leg towards the ground as if I'm trying to make my butt touch the ground. I'm going to show you this angle as well, this side, just in case it helps. I'm trying to externally rotate this leg to feel a stretch in my glute. And I can do that with my elbow or with my hand. And the more that you bring this foot up, the more of a stretch you're going to feel in your glute. And then you can just breathe and relax in this position. This is going to be for your outer hips. The opposite stretch is going to be the frog stretch. So for the frog stretch, I'm going to lay on my stomach. You can start with your knees close and then gradually work them a little bit wider. This is going to focus on my inner thighs. I'm going to come down to my elbows. If it feels good for you, you can do a little bit of movement. Again, this is another position where I can work on my computer or whatever I need to do. You can straighten one leg or the other. Always try to make an arch in your back, because if you round, we're going to be stretching the back too much. So I want to keep the stretch on the hips. The next posture is specifically for the neck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay on my back, and with a lengthened neck, so I'm going to grab my hands, slightly lengthen my neck by pulling up on my head to keep my nose below my ears. And then all I'm gonna do is slightly engage my neck muscles by pushing my head into the ground. So it's only about maybe a 2 out of 10 intensity, but I'm just pressing my head into the ground using my neck muscles, and I can feel these muscles activate a little bit. We're getting blood flow to this area, we're strengthening the neck. Make sure that you're in a lengthened position. You're not shortened like this, right? This is gonna be not good. I want to lengthen first before I start pressing my head into the ground. Now, if this feels good for you, you can also turn to the side. So I can do the same thing, either still laying on my back or slightly to my side, and I can press the side of my head into the ground. All we're doing is just engaging our neck muscles just a little bit. You can also use your hands if you don't want to do this on the ground, or if you are in a car or something, you can just apply a little bit of pressure with your neck. And all we're doing is engaging the muscles of our necks so that we can take some of the tension off the traps, which is a very common site of chronic pain. This next posture is specifically for neck and trap pain. You're gonna lay off a bed, table, couch, anything. You're gonna get your head to the edge of that table. You're gonna start by lengthening, and then you're just gonna extend back. So I'm gonna take off my hat, but you're going to lengthen and then extend your neck back slowly, as if you're trying to scrape the sky with the top of your head, being as long as you possibly can be. And then you can just hold this for a few seconds and then come right back up, making sure that you're not crunching. So I'm not crunching back like this. I'm always starting by lengthening my neck and then extending. If this is intense for you, support your head with a hand. So lengthen your head, extend back, and hold and breathe. We're decompressing your spine, your neck, and we're getting you more comfortable with this lengthened extension position. The reason why these postures work is because they stretch out the chronically tight muscles from sedentary living. Now, all of these postures might not work for you, but if you can find just one that provides relief, then you have a plan. Every time you start to feel your back ache or your neck starts to hurt, you know what to do. You can take action. You can say, oh, I'm gonna lay with my feet up the wall, or I'm gonna do the extension exercise of my neck. Something that provides relief for you so that you can begin addressing the cause. I want to restate that these postures do not address the cause of your pain. If your posture includes a forward head position, a rounded back, excessive sitting, then these are the causes of most chronic pain in the back and neck. If we don't address the underlying cause, then nothing is going to change. I hope you found this video helpful. Leave a comment of what you would like to see next. Until next time, peace.